for the past 18 years. I've been doing everything wrong.
But first... Who the f*** am I? It's a long story. I started making videos when I was this old. I taught myself how to code on this apparatus. I went to film school where I wasn't learning fast enough, so I dropped out. And people started telling me all the things I couldn't do.
You can't start a video production company at 18. You don't have the experience.
My first video hit 53,000 views. Yes, but
you can't make actual films.
my first short film won a film competition by Universal. Yes, in Italy, but you
can't compete internationally.
My second short film was selected by Richard Gere, Robert Rodriguez, and Ridley Scott. Please, keep telling me all the things I can't do.
You can't jump off a building.
I learned parkour. By the way, at this point I was still 21 and I needed to start making money. So I decided to read poker strategy books.
You can't make an income from gambling.
Who said anything about gambling? I wrote an algorithm that was very good at statistics, which gave me a passive income for 3 years, during which you can't open a sports center. You can't create a brand that sells hand-carved ping-pong rackets. That was a bit random. You can't start a tech company. You can't write a book. You can't publish sport magazines. You can't work with major brands. You can't move to New Zealand for no reason. You can't produce a pilot episode of a travel show and expect national TV to buy it and make 12 more episodes in New Zealand, Italy, Canada, and the United States. You can't start a film distribution startup or build a podcast studio or go back to uni and finish a 4 years computer science bachelor's degree in 2 years.
You can't become Australian.
This one took 7 years. Was it worth it? I wrote a movie about it. But why am I telling you all of this? Because no matter how much I've accomplished, how many times I succeeded against the odds, in the end, I keep finding myself in the same spot. I wanna start something new and I will make it happen, but it's gonna be a fucking ordeal. Because I've always done everything just for myself. Surrounded by people who would never take up a challenge, try anything new or take any risk. And that makes me feel lonely, to be honest. It took me 18 years to acknowledge that I shouldn't have focused on proving wrong people who say you can't, when I could have surrounded myself with people who say we can. So it doesn't matter if you're a software developer, a startup founder, a concept artist, an animator, a filmmaker, or a motherfucking poet. It's already hard enough to do whatever it is that you're doing while everybody's telling you that you can't. If you're also alone in that process, it really sucks. So now all I want above anything else is to surround myself with people who understand motivation, passion, struggle and drive. People who believe in the power of sharing, lifting each other up and succeeding as a team that keeps growing and that never gives up. Because you can build whatever, but if you have nobody to share it with, what's even the point? That's what I care about. So, who am I? I build games, make films, start businesses. I also travel, boulder, write songs, and wear funny clothes and hug people really hard. None of that defines me. My name is Ramon Mazinga. Keep telling me what I can't do. Want to find your people and make things? Join the community. Love you all.